Hey guys, I am going to be unboxing a Hunt a Killer box. Behind the scenes, Jessica.
Hi.
Who you might recognize her voice from all of our live streams from our games that me and my brother used to do, because she usually hangs out in the back. And she doesn't want to be on camera, so she's going to be a mystery. Plus everyone likes hearing your voice when you're on camera. So they always... We got a Hunt a Killer box, and it's basically what, like a box a month that you get, and it comes with clues, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I didn't do much research because I didn't want spoilers, which is why I have in the title of this video. And I've also got PERISCOPE going because I figured I might as well do this live as well.
Yes.
And it's weird how it comes in this really thin, I don't know. All week we've been saying like, what's in the box? What's in the box? With this little screwdriver. Oh, it actually worked. All right, are we ready? I don't know if I'm ready to open this. This is what it looks like inside.
Oh snap!
Oh man, there's a journal.
Oh,
what is this? A little pin. It's a little pin.
Oh, everyone loves a pin.
Everyone loves a pin. Hunt a Killer is an interactive story. It's like a TV show you can touch. The game can be played alone, with a small team, or with thousands of individuals across the globe. So we're playing all together.
Yes.
That's what we're doing. By receiving the first episode, you are now part of the Hunt a Killer universe. Getting started may seem a bit overwhelming, but concentrating your efforts in the following areas will help. A good place to begin is to read everything. Oh, and it says read through it again. Is there anything that seems out of place? Anything that doesn't make sense? Identifying inconsistencies will help focus your investigation. Objects. So there's going to be objects in this. Examine the items within the package. Every detail contributes to the investigation. Could the objects have multiple meanings?
Oh, damn.
Can you find connections between different items within the package? Could any of the items lead you to do something else? Research. To get the most out of your Hunt a Killer experience, you will need to perform some outside research.
Ooh.
Don't worry. All research items are rooted within the package.
Okay.
Be on the lookout for scientific, literary, and historical connections. Damn. This is an exciting opportunity to gain new knowledge and test new theories. Everything you need can be found at your local library or the internet.
Thank God for the internet.
I know. I mean,
although a walk to the library would be fun.
I mean, we do have a library.
It's like right there.
We could,
Okay.
But then I have the internet right here. I have a virtual library. Physical interaction and tools. Don't be afraid to play around with the items. Turn them upside down, stack them on top of each other, hold them up to a light, etc. You may be surprised how much you can learn from a new perspective. Most packages will contain tools delivered outside of the story. Example, a flashlight. These tools are meant to inspire physical interaction with the package contents. Try and spot codes and puzzles throughout each package. With some quick research and trial and error, you should be able to unlock new information. I feel like I would just be looking at every portion of this box and overthinking everything.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, this is definitely...
But I think that's what they want you to do. Your first episode contains a journal.
Yay!
To take notes on your investigations. Taking notes on any clues or ideas from the start might help you solve cases down the road. You can use them to draw connections and to move back and forth between episodes more easily. In each Hunt a Killer season, there is a lot going on. As you progress through each episode, smaller cases will pop up, 2 to 4 episodes in length, for you to investigate while a larger mystery is slowly building.
Whoa. For
the smaller cases, discovering what is really happening will play out differently. A character in the story might reveal what happened through a puzzle or code. There may be a particularly revealing piece of evidence that ties everything together. Pieces and details from multiple packages might all tie together with a final clue. The season-long mystery will be explained in a season finale that connects all the dots, explains most of the important details, and fills in the rabbit holes.
I did not know that.
So this is like
our own TV show.
Yeah. I'm scared.
Journal! So
we have our journal, which this is the front of the journal, like that. Nothing in it.
Are we sure it's fine? See, now I'm paranoid.
Oh, I know.
What
are these for?
Right?
What is this for? A pen?
A pen? That would make sense. But what if you could put a finger in there and chop it off? I don't know.
I know. I think you're supposed to put a pin in there. I mean, I could put my finger and chop it off.
See?
Welcome to episode 1. This month your package contains 10 items. Do we have to list them? I'm assuming so. And all that's in this box, now this box is empty. There's just this envelope. And I will cover up your address because it's on.
Oh my god.
It's on this too.
Love that. So well, I guess in case it got separated. I don't know.
Which makes it even creepier, right? No. Actually, where's that marker? I don't want to keep holding it like this.
I grabbed a pen too. So
oh, cool. On this envelope, okay, there's a stamp on here, and it says, "Listening Friends of America." Listening Friends of America. And what?
That's for a pen.
Oh.
What is this? So now I do have questions.
So now we don't know what the binding stretchy bits are for.
Very good.
Wait, what is...
Because see, that's a pen thing, because it's not to close it, because there's nothing to hook onto.
I don't trust our notebook. We don't, no, we question everything.
I broke it.
Did you really?
It's broken.
Broken, but hey, anything for the crime. That just makes ours more unique.
Yep.
That's...
What if I was meant to break it? I mean, like,
oh, I see. That's where the binding is there. I get it. Okay. Well, now it's unique. So, Listening Friends of America is the stamp. There's another stamp right in this corner, and it says non-profit organization, U.S. postage paid, Maryland. There's a permit number 020716, and then there's an ID number 55712. I don't know how to question those things. This says it was inspected by RS. Is that a person's initials? Package ID number 013K9DF. Suspicion. I'm just questioning everything.
I know, I just sniffed the notebook. It's okay.
Which end do I open from? Like, which side? Does it matter? This bigger side?
I think the bigger side is generally.
Yeah. I mean, this is really sealed. Did someone lick this, do you think?
We have DNA. Where is our DNA lab? And we just got a comment that said open every side.
Open every side. All right,
I think
done.
That's legit.
Ooh. Ooh. That's bizarre.
Oh, weird. Tasting cups from froyo places?
Right? And it's in half. They folded it in half. There's nothing inside of here. I don't see anything else. The swan. So it's an old picture of the swan. So, horizon of London, the northern sky at 10 p.m. September 23rd. Wait, what? What does that mean? The northern sky at 10 p.m. September 23rd, and then at 9 p.m. October 8th, and at 8 p.m. October 23rd. So this is the sky.
Events that happened. Yeah, the way the sky looked on those days.
On those days, and it says...
And it's over London?
Yeah, it says overhead, and then horizon of London, England.
Okay.
Yeah, and then what's even more bizarre is this is taped to the back.
Oh.
It's like a little plastic tubey thing, but it's not hollow.
Here.
But it's taped.
All swans in the United Kingdom, well, at least in England, are the Queen's property. So that's, hey.
So?
I don't know.
Looks like a photocopy of like a newspaper clipping.
Ooh.
Like that.
But it's redacted.
What does that mean?
Those black lines mean that stuff has been hidden from us. Redacted, like on a court document.
This is an envelope that says friends.
Oh.
Friend, just friend. What is it? And it's like open, it's not sealed.
Hello, friend.
Friend.
So it's not even open. If you look at it, someone cut it with a letter opener.
So someone's already seen this.
Yeah.
Someone
tampered with my mail. Oh damn, that's a long letter.
It is.
This box is all about reading?
I will, apparently, I'm going to save the reading for in a bit. And this is more reading. Oh, and this is the title on this is Listening Friends of America. It's the same stamp that was on the
big
here. So, same stamp. Alright, maybe we'll start with this one. Because this looks like it just says, Dear Listening Friend.
Oh.
So we can start with this. Thank you for joining our community and welcome to Listening Friends of America. We at LFOA are excited and grateful to have you in our community, and we appreciate all of our volunteers' support for the thousands of isolated men and women living in prisons, hospitals, hospices, and psychiatric wards across the country. As you know, many people, through whatever circumstances, live their lives without any available shoulder to cry on or a friend to confide in. You will provide an immeasurable emotional support for someone with a story to tell and no one to listen. Rest assured, your privacy and safety are among our top concerns. Each package you receive from your friend will be inspected for hazardous materials, and any deliberate attempts to cause you harm will be removed and your friend will be reassigned. In addition, scanners and software will identify keywords in any written correspondence and flag offending documents. However, no one in our Safety and Privacy Assurance Office will read unflagged documents out of consideration for the privacy our work demands. If you do happen to read anything detailing illegal conduct, you are under no such obligation and are encouraged to contact local law enforcement. Flagged documents may be removed from any packages, and after multiple flags, your friend will be reassigned. Again, thank you for your time. You are about to make a difference in someone's life and begin a very unique and special relationship. Listen well. Your friend believes in you. Sincerely, George Madsen, Vice President and Chief Welcoming Agent of Listening Friends of America at listeningfriendsofamerica.org. Well, now I gotta look up listeningfriendsofamerica.org. So, I'm assuming Listening Friends of America is like, you know, some people get like inmate pen pals.
Right.
Yeah. So I would assume that's what kind of like what this is, but they're saying it's like people who live in prisons, hospitals, hospices, and psychiatric wards. That's kind of like...
Ooh, that's a lot.
I know. Well, like, just think, like, if it's someone in a hospital, it's got to be someone who, like, can't obviously leave anytime soon. If you... Like, they must have no one if they're in a hospital.
Oh, wow, this website's, like, detailed.
Listening Friends of America? Really?
They built this up. This is, like, legit.
Ooh.
Warning, volunteering with Listening Friends of America may expose you to graphic content and writings of a mature nature. LFOA takes every reasonable precaution to assure your safety and privacy. Please be aware that volunteering with LFOA is your, that's capitalized, choice. And you may terminate engagement at any time.
Have you ever read, like, the letters that some people will get, or mostly men, will get from Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yes.
Ooh!
Handsome.
He's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird to have a favorite serial killer.
I've got one too.
Yeah. I also like Ted Bundy.
Yes.
But, I don't know. I've been actually wanting to do a video talking about, like, favorite serial killers. Because it's, like, it's that weird, like, place where you're, like...
Yeah.
I have a favorite, but should I have a favorite?
Right, can I say
because you know, like, how, like, yeah. You feel wrong having a favorite, but you do anyway. Everyone does. Everyone has a favorite. So I'm just going to show on here, like, I mean, I guess anyone can go to Listening Friends of America. Holy cow, man.
It's detailed.
Our process, receive, listen. Can I just click on anything? Listen?
Yeah, everything seems...
Oh, I can't click on the... Oh.
But there's a menu up at the top.
Sign up with your email address.
Yeah.
Really? There's a Facebook? Archives.
I'm afraid of the archives.
Live in each season as it passes. Breathe the air. Drink the drink. Taste the fruit. And resign yourself to the influences of each. Henry David Thoreau? The Winter Newsletter. That's it? For archives? That's just Winter 2017 newsletter. That's a weird newsletter. That's it.
Really weird.
This is the only newsletter. It's just a picture of snowy trees and then a quote. When I go to donate, it says, "Thank you. We are happy to announce that we have reached our fundraising limit for 2017.
Oh, good. At least they're not scamming regular people out of money.
We will not be accepting monetary donations at this time. We do urge you to donate your time and become a listening friend. Check back with us for more donation information in 2018. So they have a Facebook, and it looks like it's just the same thing. They have a 4.9 star rating. Oh my gosh, This person gave it 1 star, and they said, I have written a letter to your director, Mr. Madison, George Madison, on behalf of what I have been receiving from my friend in your facility. You have let suspicious activity slip through the cracks for your facility, and I expect to be addressed about this issue at once. You inform me to contact you of said activity, but do not provide me with the means to do so. I have used an address that I have found on said material I find suspicious and alarming. I will be awaiting your reply. Like, people are actually leaving reviews like they're actually talking to a real... What if a real killer is...
What if the hunter-killer box is curated by real killers?
Yeah, what if we are what if...
That's it.
It's like we are pen pals with someone in prison. So we did some research on Listening Friends of America, so now I know this is from Listening Friends of America, the organization. All these clues. So... Would you think this would be a hospital or psychiatric ward then? Like, would their pills come in this?
Yes, because then they get the pill cup and then they get the water cup right next to it and they watch them.
So that would be something to put in our journal. Like,
I think so.
I think it would be a psychiatric ward. I mean, it could be either.
Give me that guy. I'll write down all our items. Yes.
Okay, so they're definitely not in prison. But do they give
Yeah,
pills?
they do. It depends on if the person in prison is also on any sort of mood stabilizers or anything, any medication, like even if they had beta blockers or whatever, they would have to be administered that way. But I would lean more towards the likelihood of this being possibly.
Jeez. You know what's weird? This was once a brand new little paper cup, and someone folded it in half and stuck it in this.
I know. This is why I'm like,
that's what trips me out.
We need a DNA lab now. Should we read our friend's letter?
I was just thinking I should read the friend. So this is from our friend.
Hi, friend.
Whom we have signed up through Listening Friends of America. So this is a letter from them. Maybe this will give more clues as to where they are or if they are in a prison. All right. The letter starts out with, My dearest friend, I first and foremost wish to express my gratitude to you for agreeing to receive my letters. Strangely, though, we have not yet met. I feel a friendship growing between us with every keystroke. I do not address you as a friend in reference to our intermediate fuck that word. Intermediaries?
Yes.
But rather because I see you already in this light. It can be difficult to be alone. The click and ding of this machine is not unlike the slow and irregular beating of a weary heart. If only I was allowed a pen. He's not allowed a pen. So he's got a typewriter.
Or a computer.
But
does it look like a typewriter?
Well, look at that, it does.
Oh, yeah, I know, that's totally typewriter.
It could be... It seems too nice to be a typewriter, like it could be more of a computer, but it says the click and ding of this machine. I remember my dad had a typewriter, and it did the click and the ding.
Yes, it does sound like Silence of the Lambs. You are totally correct.
I
also tidbit, I scrolled all the way back to find out when this started. It looks like the very first post was February 10th, 2012. So I am going to write that down.
Yeah. So they're not allowed a pen. That could be either a prison or a psychiatric ward, because I'm sure both they would take away things that could be used as weapons.
Yes.
So
shanks can be made from all things.
And that could go with either a prison or nut house. Okay. I can only assume that by your apparent interest in what a forgotten old man may write to you. So he's old. And it's a man.
Well, maybe.
True. So I can only assume that by your apparent interest in what a forgotten old man may write to you, that you are of a curious nature. In this regard, we are quite similar. I find my own curiosity nearly insatiable. Is that a word? Insatiable? Mm-hmm. Okay. He uses really...
He's fancy.
He's very, very fancy.
Yeah, and everyone is now definitely saying, this is very fancy. Yeah, we've got an intelligent one on our hands.
I have developed in my own time a certain taste for the bittersweet chaos that inevitably ensues. Do you know this craving? Does it flow through you as it does me? Man, very poetic. You may think your own curiosity to be more subdued, and in truth, I once felt the same way. It was only through meditative reflection on a lifetime of little, seemingly insignificant leaks of my curious spirit into the world that I realized something vital to my being. The leaky pipe carries more water. What does that mean? Unfortunately for me, to the majority of those behind desks making decisions, breaks and leaks are more likely to show depression, to last decades, and perhaps a century. But you and I know it is more than that. It is the feeling of longing for that roast of knowledge upon which those only with our curious hunger may feast. It is the thrill of the hunt. I've heard that phrase before. And what is it a hunter does? A hunter stalks his prey. He gets inside its head. He knows the prey. He understands its behaviors. The best hunters commune with their quarry. They respect it and perhaps even love it. But for a hunter to refine his skill, he must learn from his prey. He accepts that there are things he does not know. Perhaps he never will. But he craves the knowledge. Do you do this, my friend? Do you think I know something? You must, or you would not have chosen to become engaged in this discourse we now share. Perhaps I do know...
Oh, sorry, there's a spider.
Like a living one?
Yep.
Alive? Where?
One underneath the table.
Where?
It totally freaked me out. It's tiny. I poked it with my pen because I was like, oh, it must be dead. No.
Where'd he go? I don't want him near me.
No, he's not there anymore. I don't know where he is. He's gone. We're gonna die.
Anyways. Perhaps I do know something, or I could know nothing of any value. If I did, I would only give my secret to someone clever enough and curious enough to hunt for it. I do hope you prove to be just a friend to me. It can be difficult to be alone. I feel the great weight of isolation upon me. Will you help dig me out? Always, John William James. Can we Google his name?
Yes. So, the Ratcliffe Highway murders were two vicious attacks on two separate families that resulted in 7 fatalities. The 2 attacks occurred within 12 days in December 1811 in homes half a mile apart near Wapping in London. Post-mortem sketch of John Williams, supposed murderer. So I don't know, it could be related, it could be totally wrong, but London and all of that.
Yeah, well, we got our clues from London.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for any sort.
I know, hold it up to the light.
Like,
if we spit on it, does it change color? Like, there's so many little things. Alright, I'm sitting back up now.
Always John William James. Okay, so...
Hold it to a window.
Hold it to a window?
Here, I'll go.
Okay. It's bugging me that the word friend is off-center.
I know. It's just messed up. That's how you know it's a typewriter, actually. Could be.
But it's weird that it was it was inspected.
Yep.
That's why it's open.
If you think about it, anytime anyone writes letters from prison or mental institutions, they are always inspected.
Interesting.
So I expect all of our stuff to come open.
Huh.
Is there any weird capitalizations in this letter?
I didn't notice anything grammar. I mean, he's like, I feel like very proper and would leave no grammatical errors, even though there are a lot of short sentences, like lots of short sentences. So it's not, but nothing seems like, nothing's spelt wrong, other than the really large words that
all the capitals, are all in the right places, so nothing weird with trying to like decode or anything, and nothing at the window. I checked multiple times. Yeah. Nothing weird.
We'll read. So I wonder if he's on medication.
I feel like I feel like that's a safe bet.
Interesting.
And we do have that inspected sticker on the outside of our big envelope. Inspected by.
Yes, inspected by.
Yes.
RS. I wonder who RS is.
Ren and Stimpy. I have no idea.
Someone really wrote that with a Sharpie. Is there a way for
the vocab word of the day is redacted.
Redacted.
And no, I have tried on legal documents many times to look through the redaction. They do it really well.
Yep.
I've tried.
All right, so again, sinkhole highlights challenges of detecting infrastructure failings by Who Knows Dance. The title of it's gone. The other title, but it says July 10th, 2016. So that's a year ago coming up. When a sinkhole cratered blank from one sidewalk to the other last week, there was no telling how long it had been growing. Where might similar disasters be waiting to happen? City public works officials say they are stepping up efforts to find out, but acknowledge they can't prevent them all. Transportation officials, meanwhile, couldn't say how widespread similar problems might be. A leak in an 8-inch water pipe feeding a single property on Mulberry.
A leaky pipe?
This is the leaky pipe reference.
A leaky pipe carries more water. Alright, so let's read that one more time.
Okay. A leak in an 8-inch water pipe feeding a single property on Mulberry. Property on Mulberry caused the 30-foot deep sinkhole to open up between blank and blank streets on the 4th of July. It was the city's latest infrastructure failure, following breaks in city-owned water and sewer mains on blank in blank last month and blank in April. It's like all the locations are blocked out.
So we're not
except for Mulberry. Mulberry.
That's our clue. Mulberry is.
Yep, because everything else location-wise is blocked out. It went undetected because that section of what is a major west to east artery across downtown is paved with concrete. While more durable than asphalt, concrete is also less prone to showing signs of trouble beneath it. Underscoring the difficulty of noticing such issues before they become major problems, public works crews did not notice any leaks under the roadway even as they replaced a water main under the same street of road last month. And this is a quote. You use a certain amount of judgment, spokesman blank said of the city's efforts to root out fragile or broken pipes. So it's like locations and names are blacked out.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah. In this case, the water main was a higher priority than blank because it blank to more customers.
Delivered, maybe? Because the water main would be, as opposed to the 8-inch leaky pipe, a water main would definitely be delivering more water to customers. I don't know. I'm just making shit up.
I don't know.
I can't find anything about Mulberry.
Huh. The city has contracts with several companies to scan its water system for vulnerabilities using electromagnetic, acoustic, or video probes, blank said. Officials factor in a pipe's age, material, and any history of breaks to prioritize it for inspections, he said. The efforts have helped reduce the number of water main breaks in the city by almost 40% since fiscal year 2014. Though they still numbered almost 800 in the fiscal year that ended June 30th, occurring more than twice a day on average. The department aims to repair or replace 50 miles of water mains each year, and they finished 19 miles of mains in the last fiscal year. It's not a perfect science, blank said. You cannot do 4,000 miles of pipes all at once. If blank do occur, they blank easier to detect beneath asphalt than under concrete, engineers said. It's like covering a hole with a blanket versus a piece of plywood. The asphalt is blank if not allow water to boil up. City transportation spokeswoman blank could not say how many miles of city roads are paved with concrete nor why the material is used on some roads and not others. Engineers said it is designed blank while asphalt requires more frequent maintenance. The section of blank likely has been paved with the same concrete slabs for at least 50 years. Blank said.
Interesting thing about that Radcliffe murders. He killed one family with a pen.
That was the standard practice back in those days, she said. The blank sinkhole is expected to take weeks to repair and fill. That was like the longest and hardest thing I've ever read.
Well, it's
like
tiny.
It's so tiny.
Should we hold that one up to a window? Here.
Good.
Now let's double check. Oh, that somebody's last name is Dance, though.
Yeah.
Dance.
That's like the only last name or any name that's not blacked out. Just the last name. I wonder if you Googled like, is it contact reporter Dance? Yeah. And if we can find their first name, and maybe we can find the original article.
The Baltimore Sun. Mulberry Street sinkhole highlights challenges of detecting infrastructure failings. By Scott Dance.
Scott Dance.
Oh yeah, this is the full article without any redactions.
Ooh.
And pictures.
Oh.
Nothing exciting, but like there's the sinkhole.
Oh, well, so, here, I'll show it on here.
Sinkhole.
So that's a sinkhole. Yes. So I missed this, but it says before you begin, text Hunt a Killer to this number.
It says you may receive charges. Okay.
They always say that.
This text program is currently unavailable. Try it in all caps. Remember the days when you had to pay for messages?
Uh-huh.
This text program is currently unavailable. What if I'm going to get a random message at like 3 o'clock in the morning now and I'm going to be terrified, my phone is going to vibrate, bad things are going to happen.
So now we're looking up the words that have been blacked out. Maybe it'll...
those damn redacted. And maybe writing them all down near each other will tell us something. Our first redacted word is Scott. Hello, Scott.
So is Listening to Friends of America located in Maryland?
I think so. That would make sense. Maryland gives really good tax breaks to companies.
Oh.
Yeah. Kind of like Arizona with, if you ever noticed that all moving trucks have Arizona license plates because Arizona's car registration is super duper cheap.
Huh.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
What?
The leaky pipe carries more water.
Oh.
He gave us some of the redacted words.
He did.
Oh my god, I need to compare.
You have the letter.
Okay, that's weird. Somebody redacted the word R. Like
A-R-E?
So this is definitely a weird ciphery thing because there's no reason to redact the word R. More likely to show a depression? That was in this letter somewhere.
This is so weird.
Oh my god. Okay. Designed to last decades. That's in the letter too. Yep, he gave us all the redacted stuff as well.
Yep. Jacob Nielsen, Linda Gilderman,
okay.
VP George this is George Madison, the guy who is
George. Hello, George.
The director or whatever. Gosh, whatever his name is, the creator, the vice president.
Vice President George.
Eyolf Sullivan,
Mm-hmm.
Caroline Carver, Gabriel Velasquez,
and bookmarking this on the phone. I need to make a whole nother bookmarks folder.
Selena Johnson, Cindy Wills, Frank Doland. Happy balloons. Water rats and singing cats say, happy balloons. Eat the cakes and dry tears with spoons. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Send all your bad presents away. Happy balloons. Written by Lee S.
There's ciphers in the newsletter. Somebody said. Spoiler.
Ciphers in the newsletter?
Yeah.
This?
No.
Oh no, in the newsletter. Oh. Well, RS isn't in here.
Okay. Also, I only have 8 items that I was able to think of. Maybe I need... We've got...
What are the items so far?
I have journal.
Uh-huh.
Letter from the LaFoa people. Letter from our friend. The pin. A swan. The London sky. The redacted article.
Do you have the list cup?
Yep, small paper cup.
Yep. I mean, does this count?
I don't know if maybe?
I don't know either. I mean, maybe because there's clues on it.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I want to know who RS is.
hunterkiller.com/inventory. Oh. Hunter Killer. Oh, we forgot about the little tiny piece of plastic on the back.
Oh.
Okay. It really is just like a piece of malleable, but not entirely malleable plastic. I don't even know what to make of that.
I know it's a bit weird.
But is it specifically as long as any of the constellation lines on the front? It is. 1. Yep.
Wait, it matches up.
There's lines that are the same size as this tiny piece.
Oh my gosh.
I could be reading too much into it, but like if I lay that on top of that, it's that long. If I lay it on top of this one, it also works here. So these all have letters attached to them. I'm writing it down.
Oh my gosh.
B-O. B-O-Y. Boy? Well, it spells boy.